Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick video on Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg from the talk show The View has found herself in hot water over the last couple of days. Now, The View is one of those talk shows that they debate a lot of political topics, and they always have opposing sides. So they have a panel of hosts, right? So they're all kind of like co-hosts together, and usually when they bring up a topic, you have some people on this side of the topic and some people on the other side of the topic. Well, they was discussing really about schools and schools removing some books that has something to do with the Holocaust and different things like that. And Whoopi made some comments that got the Jewish community in the uproar. They felt like she misspoke. They felt like the way that she spoke, she wasn't educated on the topic. And, they felt that her words and her information was very upsetting. As a result, Whoopi was really unaware of how insensitive what she was saying was to the community until I guess later on that day when she started hearing the firestorms, like the tweets and the social media going absolutely bonkers about what she said. She has since apologized for not being educated, for misunderstanding, and for everything that she said. And she also said, what, she did not mean to hurt anyone and to hurt any feelings. Although she did apologize, her network was like, you know what? Yes, she apologized. We will acknowledge her apology and we'll pretty much accept her apology, but we're still suspending her for 2 weeks so she can have this opportunity and time to sit back, reflect, and, think about what she said and how it impacted so many people in a very negative way. So she's suspended right now, but while she's on suspension, there are plenty of people calling for Whoopi Goldberg to just be fired. Now, here's the thing. It's very sad because Whoopi Goldberg has been on The View since 2007. So that makes it 14 years that she has been on The View. And just last year, she signed a deal to be on The View all the way through 2028. Now that deal and that contract is in jeopardy because, as I stated, there are plenty of people that are calling for Whoopi to be fired. And why? Because they're bringing up examples of other people who they felt did similar or less comments out in the open, and they actually got fired. If you remember back, I think it was maybe it's 2 years now, or maybe it's a year and a half, when Sharon Osbourne and Sharon Underwood on the talk show The Talk had a big blowout. And, Sharon was supporting her friend. What is that man's name? His name is slipping my mind right now. But she supported her friend that everyone considered to be a racist. And Sharon and Cheryl Underwood kind of approached her on the talk. Sharon felt like she was blindsided. And Sharon was like, I'm not racist. Pierce Morgan, I'm not racist. I'm just supporting my friend. And it turned into a whole big debacle to the point where Sharon ended up losing her job from the talk. And that is why they're saying Whoopi needs to be fired. Sharon is not the only one who was fired for what was considered racially insensitive comments. Roseanne Barr was one of them. Remember, they did a rebirth of her show, and then they found out she said some things, so they canceled her off her own show. Stassi from Vanderpump Rules. Paula Dean got into some hot water a while back, and they kind of canceled her. Megyn Kelly got fired from her show for being racially insensitive, I want to say. So with that being said, many people are calling out to say, okay, you fired all of these others for saying some racially insensitive things, and you're just suspending Whoopi Goldberg. We feel that she should be fired. Whew. How do I feel about this? One, I think that maybe perhaps, unfortunately, Whoopi Goldberg contract could be in jeopardy. And the reason why I'm saying it is because now we are living in different times. We are living in ultra sensitive times where the cancel society is real. And if you just say one wrong word, and even when you apologize, they still want to have you here at your head and just cut you off at the head. Now, back when Sharon Osbourne and Cheryl Underwood had their situation on the talk, I wasn't really picking, I didn't pick sides because it wasn't for me about picking sides, right? My thing with that situation was it was a missed opportunity. So Sharon Osbourne ended up being the sacrificial lamb and she got fired. And I really felt that she shouldn't have got fired. Not because I was siding with Sharon versus siding with Cheryl Underwood. My side was neutral. And what my side was is that this was the perfect opportunity for them to come together before the world in this amazing platform that they have and just, talk to each other, come to an understanding, come to, we got to agree to disagree, but do this in front of the world. So Cheryl Underwood was, I don't know, I'm gonna say maybe indirectly, or maybe Sharon Osbourne felt this way, that indirectly Cheryl was saying that she was racist because her friend Piers Morgan seemed to be racist. So I guess by guilty by association. And Sharon was like, listen, Cheryl, I don't have a racist bone in my body. Like, we've been friends for years on this talk show. You've been in my house. I've been in your house. Where are you coming from with this? And so I feel like the missed opportunity was that, fine, they had a disagreement on the show. Fine, they thought Sharon Osbourne was one way, but you come back, come to the table with all the issues, have a discussion, show the world, because you have the platform, you have the people, you have the viewers. Show the world that you can disagree, but you can come together, find some common ground, educate each other, and move on. When someone gets fired, it's like, okay, it tells the world that that particular person was wrong. That's why they got fired. That's why they're no longer on this platform. That's why they don't have the voice to speak in front of y'all anymore. And so with this Whoopi Goldberg situation, I am one to say this: when it comes to a disagreement, a misunderstanding, or when you have hurt someone either verbally or physically or whatever, if that person comes to you and they said, look, what you said to me has hurt me. What you did to me made me feel a certain kind of way. You don't have to feel, even if that was not your intention, you don't have to feel like apologizing to them or acknowledging their feelings is you saying, oh, I'm so guilty. So you can acknowledge someone's feelings. You can apologize to them, because if I have hurt you and I did not mean to hurt you, then I can apologize. I can accept the way that you feeling, as long as you can accept that I'm telling you that was not my intention. So should Whoopi, we gotta close this out and ask these questions. Whoopi was wrong, right? Whoopi apologized. Is apology not enough? And she also got suspended. Is all of that not enough? Does she have to get fired? Because all of these others got fired for what they said, do we have to follow the same track record and now fire her? Or it's going to look unfair, not right, because all of those others got fired for similar wrongdoings? Chat with me in the comments and let me know. Should Whoopi be deserve a second chance? Now, remember I told you her contract that she signed is all the way to 2028. Are we going to dismantle that contract over this situation here? Especially when this show is built on you debating different sides of the coin. And in addition to that, sometimes some of these jobs, they are responsible for the monsters they create. And what do I mean by that? Whoopi Goldberg, this is not the first time that she has been in hot water for some of the words that have come out her mouth. But over this 14 years, they tolerated it, they condoned it, they accepted it. So it's like, okay, you let me as an employee do this for 14 years, And now in year number 15, you want to tell me I'm dead wrong for doing the same things that you allowed me to do for a whole 14 years, for over a decade? All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. You got to let me know, how do we handle this? Is the suspension enough? Or do you feel Whoopi Goldberg should get fired like all of these people are calling her to be fired? I say no, the suspension is enough. The apology is enough. And Whoopi Goldberg should be allowed to come back to the seat of the table at The View. But she is going to have to learn how to curve her mouth, watch what she say, and maybe educate herself. I don't know how soon they get the topics they're going to talk about. I don't know if they get them that day or if they get them the day before. But if they get them that day, she needs to request, give me the topic the day before. Let me do a little bit of research before I come sit before millions of people running my mouth. Thanks, guys, for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and chat with me in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And I'll see you in the next video.